and den.
And then?
No and den. And we're live. Hello everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. We'll just work on this Orc Bard a little bit more. Almost done with him, and then we will make our way to the doodad. So, yeah, but first, I am going to clean off my glasses because they are dirty as hell. Hopefully this sounds good in stream.
I don't know.
I mean, looked like the microphone was working before I went live. So,
yes.
All right. Boo bueno.
I always have the stream turned to 0 so I don't hear that constant repetition or echo.
Yeah. Oh, did you get a chance to look at that Space Wolf refresh?
I saw just the opening of it. I did not look.
Okay.
I will do that now.
All right. Thank you, Ty. You know what? I'm going to get a new palette. Just because this one's dirty and ooky and filled with paint. Alright, so we're going to do a Seraphim Sepia on the chest, I think. Actually, I'm going to do Agrax Earthshade. As long as I can find it.
Yeah, those are effing sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, the Logan Grimnar is looking awesome. The Arjak Rockfist, especially with the pose with him throwing his hammer, which I have a feeling I should probably get 2 of those and do one of those for you.
Okay. I won't say no.
Yeah. Had to leave early last time because my phone wouldn't charge. Had to preserve what I had to fire the alarm. Okay, no worries, dude. I figure either if you tap out, it's because you've worked like a long day and all that BS. And sometimes, like Sojan, back in the day, once the Mercury switch flips, that's just it.
Nap time.
Yep. Your body says you're going to sleep, whether you like it or not. So I never take offense because I know how late it is when I stream, and I'm just happy to get whomever when I do stream.
Us chuckle folk.
Yep. It is still polite, yes, and I do appreciate it. I'd slap a little stuff on some of the base here. And then work a little bit on the guitar.
Hello, Doc.
Hello.
Hey, Doc. What's up?
Oh. You know, it's been a hell of a day, but I made it.
Yep.
My headaches have kind of come back, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that.
I might call the doctor's office again tomorrow. We'll see.
And I'm serious. Have you considered our acupuncture friend? Or have we gone over this before?
We've discussed it.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we discussed this maybe a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry, I just did not enjoy the care that I received last time.
Yeah. I think I really need to get in and mix this up. There is still a price to be paid when inserting the mini tray with the SDB card, the SIM card. Big twitch, there goes my SD card to points unknown. Yeesh. No bueno.
The mini and micro SD cards are so small, it's like can't even keep track of them.
I always liken that to putting a spring in anything and then losing it,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and then finding it 7 months later when you step on it.
In a spot you've stepped in dozens of times since then.
Yes. Most indubitably.
Yes. But you know what would perk you up, both Ty and Doc, is looking at the new Space Wolf models.
Oh, well.
They're very fancy.
Yeah. They are pretty badass.
Are they just right on the front page of Warhammer.com?
Go to Warhammer Community, and it's the first article
Warhammer
there.
Community, yes.
Yeah.
Logan Grimnar leads a pack of Space Wolf reinforcements. I was actually going to link you a tweet about Logan, about the new figurine
Yeah.
that I saw on Twitter, and then somehow I did it, and I don't know where the tweet, what happened to the tweet, so I'm sorry.
Ah, that's fine.
It was just a tweet about how Logan Grimnar was going to go complaining and boozing across the galaxy. You're of course familiar with Baldermort's Guides to Warhammer, naturally.
Yeah.
He did a short story. He told a short story once involving some Space Wolves, and one of the Space Wolf characters was repeatedly described as the most violent man in the Imperium.
Yeah, Sven,
Like, wow.
Sven the Gentle.
It's like, wow, that's quite the title.
Yep. If we could just cut off their heads. I've never really truly left the game. It's just I don't have the time to play it, Uncle Tass. I will be getting these models. Yes. That is yeah, I can't not get them.
Yes, they're much too pretty.
Yeah. But, yeah, I've always wanted to still play. Like, the drive to play has always been there. It's just the time to play has most indubitably not been there. Which I know. It's both a shock and a crime. Okay, for the scabbard for the rapier right here, what color should I go with? Should I go with like Grey Knight Steel? Should I go with something a bit more ornate, or what?
Like a Rune Lord bronze.
Rune Lord bronze? Do I have Rune Lord bronze?
Whatever its old name was.
Oh, you mean Warplock bronze?
Sure, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just looking at my wall of paint I have here.
Okay. Steel. He's a heavy metal bard. Well, that's what I'll do. I'll do the pommel as steel.
So, Jen, did you say Rune Lord bronze?
Yeah, he did.
Or Rune Lord brass, I bet.
There we go. I was like, I cannot find a color by that name when I search on Google.
Brass.
Don't go with
I
that.
honestly don't think I have Rune Lord brass. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
It's right there, dum dum.
I know. You know I got this, and you believe in me, right?
Oh yeah, we're 100% behind you, buddy.
Yep. Quick Puma check. Yeah. Yeah, Ty, right there in front of me. Everyone saw it but me. Oh, for the Warhammer article with the Space Wolf updates. Sojan or Doc, you mind putting that in the Warhammer 40k?
You still got it up, Doc?
I'm sorry, post a page in the Discord that you recommended.
The Space Wolf refresh.
Oh, that business, sure.
Oh, that business.
It's just what came out of my mouth. Don't question me.
Oh, we will question. We will question all.
Well, you're never gonna give me satisfactory answers. So
Okay.
Why not?
I'm not gonna give you one.
Why?
I
Oh,
can't,
why?
I don't understand why I say the things I say.
Why?
You think I'm smart and like aware and
Yeah.
knowledgeable and stuff?
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, you're wrong. Now you're learning.
Well, I didn't want to learn.
Well, it's too bad. It's too late.
I didn't want a valuable lime lesson.
Well, got one anyway. Yeah, it's done, Ty. It's in there now.
He says it with the finality of Frodo throwing the ring into Mountain Doom. It's done.
It's finished.
I've forgotten the taste of food, or the smell of water.
Oh God. worst Peter Jackson change that could have been made. Frodo walks up to the edge, casually throws it in.
Yeah.
I always love the non-squitter of the like Bugs Bunny. Would be the perfect person to take the ring to the mountain. The ring wouldn't affect him because he's a magical trickster.
Yep.
Ah.
He'd be like giving it to Tom Bombadil.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And he'd actually make Gollum throw it in.
I'm not sure I agree with that take.
It's Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the duck season, wabbit season thing.
There are things that Bugs wants, I think, ultimately. Could be wrong.
One of the jokes was he'd show up to the fort guarding Mordor and be like a volcano inspector or something like that, and they just let him in.
Volcano inspector.
I think Ty likes the new Space Wolf.
Nice. Yeah, look at all of them though.
He has a teleporting hammer. That sucks.
Yep. Good old Arjak Rockfist.
You say that name Njal? That's gotta be Njal. Right?
Yeah, I pronounce it Njal Stormcaller.
Yeah, Nyar. Yeah, the storm color was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely not Space Wolf.
Definitely not.
It's either Niall or Nijal. And I can't figure out which.
It's gotta be Njal. Call it Neil. Neil Stormcolor. Maybe not.
Doc, I love you, but no.
The Terminators look really cool.
Yeah, they do. And like just all the variants for it, and like apparently like the Terminator pack, you can either you have either option of either making them assault Terminators with close combat or with going like with ranged weapons.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. It could actually be Nail too.
Nail? Yeah, that's a good point.
There's some of those weird
Yeah. I think I told you that one of my VTuber figures was broken when I opened the box, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, they finally got back to me. After 6 months, we won't do anything for you.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. But, you know, I have glue. Just need to pose it right and then glue the shoe in place. There's a flip. Just the shoe. Still very disappointing. I have exciting tales of house maintenance today.
Oh, yeah?
Well, not exciting. The weather stripping along the bottom of my garage door was replaced.
Neat.
It only cost $157,
All right.
which I thought was not too bad.
Yeah, that's one of the rune priests. So basically the psychers of the Space Wolves. Yep, and that's Niall. Unless Sojan found out how it's actually pronounced.
What I found is a pronunciation from Norway is Niall.
Alright.
Niall. Okay. I think that would be authoritative, no doubt.
Yep.
So yeah, you can totally call him Neil. I mean, I'm sure he won't kill you for that or anything.
Oh, he won't kill you. He'll just cave in your mind.
Oh. That's even better.
You could say he takes the mind.
Oh. Or one might say he would mind if you did it.
I don't know what it is about the metallics, but they seem to fill that gap up more.
Yeah, they do.
Lids don't close right.
Mm-hmm. So every now and then you just gotta do a little maintenance like this.
You bring back the 90s style paint pots. You said those things are legendarily good.
Oh yeah, like the
Like the ones I gave you.
yeah, like this one. Yeah. Apparently, like those are king shit.
It's such a simple design.
It is.
I guess it works good if it kept paint fresh for over 20 years.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jesus, that orc flesh. It still sounds like water in there,
Yeah.
and it's still sealed, and everything else is still perfect except for that. Yeah, the tin. No, yeah, the tin bits. Yeah, that was.
That's
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah, it was just garbage. And yeah, the bleached bone was just nowhere to be seen. So
Yeah, it was missing. But I think you found something that said that also turns to garbage.
yeah, well, and another YouTuber found the same set around the same time, and yeah, apparently his tin bits was just legendarily bad.
Yeah, that was Ninja. I watched that video.
Yep.
I need to watch some more of his stuff. He's very satisfying.
He-
videos. I like him.
He is, and he is very relatable too.
Yeah.
And actually, I watch him and Maniac's Trapped Under Plastic a lot. It's the podcast that they do. And it's a lot of fun to listen to.
I should maybe look into that. I bet I'd enjoy it.
Yep. I mean, they're on season 5 or 6 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But you can kind of pick up wherever because, you know, they do like a lot of like news in miniature painting, but then they talk about like, you know, hobby burnout and how to deal with it and just or getting motivated or you know, things like that.
Motivation.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have some hot tamales. Lots of greens for the doodad art.
Weird. Almost like an olive drab.
Yep.
Painter in military fatigues.
In military fatigues.
Fatigues.
You know what? We're gonna. Jeez. I'm gonna start with this beast gore, or bestigore flesh. Yeah, with government issued midriff.
Uncle Sam says you must be. Let's try this. Uncle Sam says the belly button must be no more than 2 inches above the waist. Something. I don't know.
Well, I've never actually used this paint before. This was a fresh one.
Ooh. It's pretty.
Yep.
What's that color?
Bestigore flesh. Like basically beast eye gore flesh.
Hmm.
See?
Yeah, 'cause I had picked up Kislev flesh.
Yeah, Kislev is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, because there's Kislev.
You know,
My Titus model had a face. Figured I should have a flesh tone.
Yep.
you know, they should do a whole line of flesh tones, you know, reflecting various skin tones that people have. That should just be like flesh and then the hex code value of the color.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no worrying about describing it as belonging to this group or that thing or whatever. It's just flesh, color code, boom, you're done.
Yeah. There you go, being smart again.
Yeah, I come up with a good one once in a while.
Yeah, even though she has kind of a beastly hand there for like her wild shape ability, we'll still paint it up in a flesh tone and work it up from there.
Massive power outage across the Iberian Peninsula today.
What's that?
There was a massive power outage across the Iberian Peninsula today.
Oh.
Parts of France, Spain, and Portugal. Like, someone's online says that like 15 gigawatts of power were available.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Somebody was traveling through time then.
Apparently. Matt, something has happened and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
What?
As you know, I'm a huge fan of VTubers these days.
Yes.
Most of the VTubers I follow are from a company called a group called HoloLive.
Okay.
They just announced HoloLive X Star Wars.
Okay.
I'm shocked at how much money I might have to spend. That's all.
Okay. Well, at least you're braced for impact.
Yeah.
I mean, I at least heard rumors of the Space Wolf refresh for that stuff, so I was already kind of bracing for impact on that one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens with Grey Knight
Oh yeah.
refresh. I haven't seen anything other than the updated baby carrier.
Yep.
see the power outage. A note about the power outage that the transmission frequency dropped to 48.5 in some areas. And if I tell Sojan that the normal cycle in Europe is 50 hertz, he'll know how bad a problem that is.
We have 60 hertz.
We do. Having watched a CRT that ran at 50 hertz as opposed to 60, it fucking sucked. I can see when monitors flicker. And I'm glad that I have LCDs now that don't do that. Used to give me a bad headache too if I had to use just like a straight 60 hertz refresh CRT.
My fun is I hear them,
Yeah, I hear them too.
like, all the way across a building.
Now, I usually have to be in the same room to hear them, but you hear 60 hertz hum all the time.
No, it's just like the old CRT monitor.
Or shoot me teammates. Or shoot myself.
The accuracy is 100%. You just don't know what I was aiming at.
That's such a great clip.
It is.
But no, like, I could walk into a computer lab where all the computers but one were off, and like hear the one monitor hum, and like I need to find it.
Yeah.
I can hear it. It needs to go off now.
I was very fortunate in that my computer that I got for college, back in Dickety 99, that monitor that it came with it could set the refresh rate as high as 120 hertz.
Nice.
Which if I set it to if a CRT is set to like at least 80, it won't bother me. But I think most of the monitors probably couldn't do that. But as I said, I have LCDs now and they're much better.
Spots I need to just touch up. Some right one flesh shade. right. Our government-issued midriff is washed.
Made her take a bath, huh? That's probably smart.
Well, or now it's stained appropriately. Take it as you will.
Effectively schmutzed.
Yep. And it just so happens I have a muddy olive color. Oh, standing is pain. Oh. Now, do I use olive green or do I use muddy olive?
The right one.
All right.
Yeah. Regardless of whatever the card is, that's better.
All right.
I think the other one is more military, but this is a fantasy setting.
True enough. So, Doc, did you get the Oblivion remaster?
I have Game Pass, so I could just download it if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Did I tell you my previous experience with that game?
It was basically like Mac calls I'm a bear, and that's it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's like I'm just done with this. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another try. But I doubt my willingness to put up with that game's bullshit will have increased in the past 15 some years.
Actually, probably longer than that.
Probably right. It's probably about 20.
Yeah, because Skyrim came out on 11/11/11.
Yeah, Oblivion was like Game of the Year in 2006.
Yeah. And I bought it at the time, and actually probably have most of the PC components that I played it on at the time. And yeah, not gonna go back to that. But I probably will.
Yeah.
Just for a look at least. But no, I need to 100% complete Far Cry 6 as well. So I'm very close to that.
Okay. I need to get back to Fallout 4 and try and get all the magazines with tragedy spelled with the GH. And then I may side with the Institute on this one.
Monster.
Eh. Her name is Tragedy. I mean, aside from going through again and siding with the Minutemen, like I feel like I did about the next best with siding with the Railroad. And then I did one where I sided with the Brotherhood, and that kind of left me just kind of going, eh.
Mm-hmm. Those guys are a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
On one hand, I kind of get it. On the other hand, they go about it the dickish way possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 40K.
Because they were like heroic in Fallout 3, but I guess it was like more of a return to form for them. Like, as to what they were like in the original Fallout games.
Okay. Where they were just douche canoes.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, they want to hoard all technology for themselves.
Well, you know, they're keeping it to research for stuff.
Yeah, uh-huh.
The greater good.
Exactly.
Yep.
Man, I have not seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've never laughed as hard at a movie as I laughed at that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Warm brown for Shillelagh. looking pretty good so far. Day hiker. Scene looks eerily familiar. All that's missing is the BattleTech. Yeah, the BattleTech stuff went off to the guy who was patiently waiting for it for forever. So, yeah, now it's just all of the HeroQuest stuff. Ugh. And how you doing, Day Hiker? Ugh. Go ahead and put some basing material on this so it can dry and be ready by the next time we come back to the HeroQuest stuff.
I think the favorite thing that you painted so far on stream is my Stompa. The second favorite might be the little Scooby-Doo urban mech.
Yeah. Yeah, the urban mech was fun. Like, getting the zoinks on there, too, was, that was something.
The Tron ones are fun too.
Yeah, that was. That took painstakingly long. But in the end, it was, by God, it was fucking worth it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All the color lines.
Yep. I mean, simple. Right. Simple concept. Pulling it off, not too bad. Just because then you could at least like tighten up the black areas again if you kind of went a little nuts with the white.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Well, we'll call this a night here tonight. Yep. We'll work on the Bloodthirster more on Wednesday, and yeah, I don't know too much else otherwise. So yeah, we'll call it a night here, and thanks for swinging by, everybody. And yeah, I'm just tired, so we'll just say see you on Wednesday, and between now and then, just remember to keep on painting.